is the practice page for section 5.5. Determine whether each pair of triangles is congruent. If so, write a congruent statement and explain why the triangles are congruent. So your explanation is either going to be side, 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 or side angle, side. Your congruent statement is going to be when you say triangle whatever is congruent to triangle whatever. Okay, so here's an example where you have a pair of congruent sides and a second pair of congruent sides and a pair of congruent angles in between. These triangles are congruent by side angle side. If you look a little closer, you could actually say that segment LN is congruent to itself. It's on both triangles. So you could even say that you have three pairs of congruent sides as well. Okay, so write your congruent statement. We'll say triangle LKN is congruent to triangle LMN. Number 2, we have a pair of congruent sides. We have a second pair of congruent sides. We have a pair of congruent angles. This angle is included, but this one is not. This one over here looks like this. It's not in between. So we cannot prove these congruent. We can't prove them congruent. But you can in number 3. You have a pair of congruent sides, second pair of congruent sides, third pair of congruent sides. It doesn't matter if you have to rotate it or flip it or turn it, whatever. They're congruent by side, side, side. You would then need to write your congruent statement. Number 4, this is what side angle side looks like. Number 5, we got a pair of congruent segments, second pair of congruent segments, we got a pair of congruent angles. This angle is in between the congruent sides, which is nice. But over here, notice how the congruent angles are not in between. The arrangement here has to match the arrangement there. Now, you could have done this as well. You could have marked a pair of congruent angles, but that's not going to give us side angle side over here either. So as of right now, we cannot prove that these triangles are congruent. In number 6, we got 3 pairs of congruent sides.